Chrisley knows best stars Todd and Julie Chrisley built their reality television empire on faith, family, and Southern charm. The couple became household names for their lavish lifestyle, quick wit, and firm parenting style, but behind the glittering image lay a tangled web of financial deceit that eventually led to their downfall. The question that still resonates among fans and critics alike is, why did the Chrisleys go to prison? And how did their carefully crafted world of success crumble into chaos? For years, Todd and Julie Chrisley portrayed themselves as the epitome of Southern perfection. The USA Network reality show, which premiered in 2014, followed their lives as a wealthy Georgia family juggling fame, fortune, and faith. With Todd's sharp humor and Julie's calming presence, they were seen as relatable despite their extravagant habits. However, beneath the surface, investigators would later reveal that the couple's picture-perfect lifestyle was being financed through fraudulent means. Their story was one of ambition, gone astray, driven by a relentless desire to maintain an image of wealth and success that was not entirely real. The Chrisleys were accused of engaging in an elaborate bank and tax fraud scheme that lasted for years. Prosecutors alleged that Todd and Julie submitted false documents to banks to obtain millions of dollars in loans, which they used to fund their luxury lifestyle, from lavish mansions to designer clothes, expensive vacations, and high-end cars. The couple showcased a level of wealth that far exceeded their actual income. When the show gained popularity, their need to maintain that image only intensified. According to court documents, they fabricated financial statements and exaggerated their income to secure even more loans. They were accused of hiding money from the IRS and failing to pay taxes on the large sums they earned from the show and various business ventures. The case against Todd and Julie gained national attention in 2019, when they were first indicted on multiple counts of bank fraud, wire fraud, tax evasion, and conspiracy. The prosecution presented evidence showing that the Chrisleys conspired with their former business partner to defraud banks and hide income from the government. Todd was accused of directing his employees to falsify bank statements and credit reports, while Julie allegedly played a key role in submitting fake documents and maintaining false records. The couple denied all allegations, claiming they were victims of a dishonest former employee who turned against them. They insisted that they were being unfairly targeted because of their fame and Southern lifestyle. Despite their defense, a federal jury found both Todd and Julie guilty on multiple charges. In June 2022, the verdict shocked fans and the entertainment industry, as many had come to view the Chrisleys as a model of faith and family unity. In November of that year, Todd was sentenced to 12 years in federal prison, while Julie received 7 years. The sentencing marked the end of an era for the Chrisley family and their hit reality show, which was canceled shortly after the convictions. The downfall of the Chrisleys revealed how far they had gone to maintain appearances. According to testimony in court, they created fake financial documents inflating their assets to secure loans from community banks. Once the money was obtained, they spent it on their extravagant lifestyle instead of using it for legitimate business purposes. At the same time, they underreported their income to the IRS and evaded paying taxes on millions of dollars. The irony was glaring. The family that preached moral values on national television had been living a life of deception. The Chrisleys' crimes were not just about money, they were about image and the illusion of success. Todd Chrisley was a master at crafting a persona of control, confidence, and success. He often spoke about his humble beginnings and how he worked his way up to wealth, but prosecutors argued that much of his empire was built on lies. The case became a cautionary tale about the dark side of fame and the pressure to maintain a flawless public image. Todd's personality, which once made him a fan favorite during the show's peak years, became a point of contention. During the trial, prosecutors painted him as manipulative, controlling, and obsessed with appearances. Julie, on the other hand, was portrayed as complicit, though more reserved than her husband. She was described as the supportive wife who helped sustain the deception, Even as the financial lies piled up, her involvement in submitting false documents and managing bank accounts connected her directly to the crimes, though many fans believed she was simply following her husband's lead. The sentencing judge remarked on their lack of remorse, noting that the Chrisleys continued to deny responsibility even after their conviction. The couple's fall from grace was swift and brutal. Their show, which once symbolized family values and Southern sophistication, ended in scandal. The network distanced itself from the controversy, though spin-offs featuring their children, such as Growing Up Chrisley, initially continued for a short time before also being canceled. Their family dynamic faced immense strain as Todd and Julie began serving their prison sentences. In early 2023, their daughter Savannah Chrisley took on the role of guardian for her younger brother Grayson, and niece Chloe becoming the family's public spokesperson. Savannah used her podcast, Unlocked, to speak openly about her parents' experience behind bars, revealing the harsh realities of prison life and her efforts to fight for their release. The Chrisley story has also highlighted the larger issue of how fame can blur the line between reality and illusion in Hollywood and the world of reality television, where perception is everything. Many stars have struggled to maintain the image that audiences expect. The Chrisley's case became one of the most publicized examples of what happens when that image is built on deception. Instead of being remembered solely for their charm and humor, the couple became symbols of fraud and moral hypocrisy. Yet there remains a sense of fascination with their story. Todd and Julie have maintained that they are innocent, claiming that the truth will eventually come out. Todd has spoken about his faith sustaining him through imprisonment and insists that he was wrongfully convicted. Their family continues to pursue legal appeals challenging the verdict and sentencing, arguing that errors were made during the trial. Supporters of the Chrisleys point to their charitable work and strong religious convictions, suggesting that they are being unfairly punished. Others see their downfall as justice served for years of deceit and manipulation. Regardless of which side one takes, the case of Todd and Julie Chrisley serves as a reflection of modern celebrity culture, where appearances often mask painful truths. The Chrisleys' lavish world was built on a foundation that could not last, and when it crumbled, it exposed the cost of chasing fame at any price. Their once perfect image has been replaced by mugshots and court transcripts, their designer clothes by prison uniforms. The family's future remains uncertain, but their story continues to captivate audiences around the world. For many, it serves as a reminder that even those who appear to have it all can fall just as hard when their lies catch up to them. Todd and Julie Chrisley's journey from television royalty to prison inmates marks one of the most dramatic reality television downfalls in recent memory. Their case is not only a legal cautionary tale, but also a moral one about greed, pride, and the illusion of perfection. Though they continue to profess their innocence, their convictions stand as a stark reminder of how far people will go to protect an image of success. In the end, their story has shifted from entertainment to tragedy, from glamour to humility, and from reality television fame to real-life consequences.